And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first, Morel. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Oh, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Out towards right center field, Marcy under this one. Out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 homers already in this series.
That's ball 2.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside part of the plate. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, and taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. That one
Ball
missed.
2. Hey!
The 2-1. Foul ball there. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 34.
Now at the plate, Liam Hicks. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Melendez should have this one. He's got it.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Edwards dives back in safely.
Ball inside.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swings through that high fastball. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth, the designated
Anytime
hitter,
you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
In there. Sets him down on strikes.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
First pitch swinging. Two aboard, 2 outs. That one
Off the
outside.
plate, ball 1.
And the count even 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Alcantara goes 6 feet 5 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field, carrying well. And he brings it into the warning track.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 7, Red Sox.
There's a strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Marcus Semien stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Late swing fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ball, that's in.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
1 out, man at first. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack. A little bit high. And that is ball 1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Grounder might be 2. On to Simeon. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here in Miami, top half of the 3rd inning, number 9 getting ready to hit.
Ewing.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Batting up, the catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
Digging in, Luis Torrens.
Inside, ball 1.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
Javier Sanoja.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Right through there for a strike. And the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down. Makes the catch. One down.
No, you're
Go
out.
to second, and they got him. Double play.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 34.
Now the number 2 hitter, Liam Hicks. He's 0 for 1. That one lifted to left. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the 4th. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ball upstairs.
Backed off the plate that time. That one outside.
That's just out.
And now 3-0. And he walked him.
Inside, ball
and that's
4.
their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Juan Soto, scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. This is again 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
On the ground. Here's Lopez for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. And midway in the 4th, no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
Lopez.
Ball, that's down.
Come on, Otto.
That
Hey.
one finds the zone. Strike 1. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Stowers.
fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1.
Ball one.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Next offering misses.
Ball three.
And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that is out of play. Payoff pitch.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
The center fielder, Jacob.
Go ahead run on base. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball one.
And the 1-0. In the air left field. Melendez settles under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
To third. Beatty. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 5th. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's
Ball
a
3.
little bit low. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chopped left side. And it gets by him. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Aye!
That's too low. Ball 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey.
Ball 1.
Popped in the air, left field. Melendez has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Joe Matt.
Inside, almost got him. The 1-0.
Hey!
Fought off foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
This one in the air, center field. And he dropped it.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Man at first with one gone. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses.
Ball 2.
2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 1-2 now. Line drive, and this one could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That's in for a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one to first. Vientos throws to first in time, but the game is tied as the run comes in.
Well, it still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out and you take away the base hit.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Liam Hicks now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We're through 5, all tied 1-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. MJ Melendez, the next to hit.
Number 1, MJ Melendez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next to the bat, the catcher.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and that's foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. The 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
The Mets with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. To the right side. Here's Lopez for 1. To first, double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Carson Benj will hit next. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
Hey.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Late swing, fouled off. The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's a ball.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brazoban getting loose as well. Close,
That's
but
ball
called the ball. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Marlins trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So up next, Jacob Marcy. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. On the ground to short, Bichette. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. This one smacked out to left center. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Two down, nobody on. Right side. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
now on the
Mets,
bump, Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
On the ground to the left, into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Joe Mack getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
That's out.
Up the middle, Bichette slings to first in time.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
The third baseman, number 8, coming here. Good, no hard.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. The Mets holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
This to third, down the line, and it's foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Chop to the left side, and that chance handled. Beatty to first, and that's the inning. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Marlins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, one-run game. Now it's Marcus Semien. What a stop to first, and they get the out.
One pitch, one out.
The center fielder, number 9, A.J. Ewing.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. John King, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Nardi getting cranked up as well. Way out front for strike 2. Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And
That's ball 3.
downstairs. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 1, M.J. Melendez.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. On the ground, right side, Edwards gets it to first. Inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Miami, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Xavier Edwards digs in now. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. And on to run for Miami, Graham Pauley. The 0-1. And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Outside low. And it's 2-1.
Nope, that's foul.
Stays alive. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. 1 for 3. Inside, almost got him. Man at second. Swinging a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. 1-1 now. And that one missing low. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Kyle Stowers waits on deck for Miami. Payoff pitch. Outside and low. It's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. And it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brooks Raley won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And the batter now, Jacob Marcy. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Next pitch misses. Full count now. Christopher Morel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Marlins,
and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Michael Peterson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Oh, 1 down. Just missed. On a strike. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now the right fielder, Carson Benj. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Ouch, that one drilled him. And he beats the throw very close right there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now quick throw to first. Benj back on a dive. Bichette not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Lifted in the air, right field. Casey under it. That's out number two.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a swing and a miss. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. Mark Vientos would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The first baseman, Mark Vientos.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Bench rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 2 outs. Brett Beatty now at the plate. Slap the other way, foul. Now 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Pete Fairbanks done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Michael Peterson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Inside, ball
Catcher
1.
challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The Mets trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another
that's
ball.
out.
Out to short, Lopez. They take the
Got
force
him,
out,
doesn't out.
and the inning is over. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the ninth, Christopher Morel getting ready to hit.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Way upstairs, ball 1. Swings and misses, and 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Owen Casey.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Into center. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Joe Mack.
Hey.
And now the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
The third baseman, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This could end it. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ball.
Two now. This one in the air, right field. Bench on the move towards foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Now a relay to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Right down to shoot, strike one. The tying run at the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by one.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Devin Williams will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Oscar Brazoban takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That just misses.
Ball one.
Ball one.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one missing inside.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. The Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Tap foul at the plate. Two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now he breaks his bat. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Making a move at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, Connor Norby. Otto Lopez will hit next. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, 2 outs. And that one finds its way through. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Stowers trying to send this extra innings. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In the air, right field. Bench on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we are tied 4-4. Now into the ball game on defense, Heriberto Hernandez. He'll be out in left field. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Late swing, foul to the left. Tied at 4.
Ball 1.
To the right side, Hawley tosses to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Swing, and he popped it up. Morel settles under this one. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a ball.
In.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Carson Benj in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now 3-1. Torrens wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Just off the inside edge. The Mets with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. That one the other way makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still all square at 4 apiece. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Ball.
Man at second. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 1-1. On the ground. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The winning run on second base. The changeup missing. And 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder,
Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. That one missed.
Damn.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike. And there's a ball.
3.
Joe Mack in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the right-hander's 3-1. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Sean
Mets,
Manaea
number
taking over on the
59,
mound.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Fires to second.
He's in there. He's
Almost
safe.
got him, but he scrambles back safely. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 left on. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in Miami. Now we go to the 11th. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. That clips the corner. Bichette thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Tied at 4.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Way inside, gets away, gets to it, on to first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop, strike three.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panic on and throw into right field.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Michael Peterson gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
John
Marlins,
King gets the
number
call from the
47,
pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Oh, and this one gets away. No advance, though. The lefty, the 1-0. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In the air, left field. And a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two now. Dribbled up the third baseline. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 4. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're in extras here. Javier Sanoja digs in now. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball two. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
Graham Pauley next to hit for the Marlins. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one ripped, but foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 5-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And the 1-0. That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Fish with the winning run on at first. We are in the 11th. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Here's a 2-2. That one missed. Heriberto Hernandez waits on deck for Miami. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Heriberto.
Here's the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And that's down and away. Outside low. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Cut on, popped up, right side. Vientos. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Out to short. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 11 innings in the books now. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here in Miami, on to the 12th. Marcus Semien getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's out.
Man at second. And that one is in for a strike.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, A.J. Ewing.
That clips the corner.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Go ahead run on base. M.J. Melendez up now for the Mets. And
Ball
that one
one
is downstairs, and that's ball 1. The Mets with the go-ahead run at third here deep into extra innings. Missed
That's
with a
a ball.
changeup, and the count now 2-0. There's a strike. Ground ball right side.
Foul.
Down the line, and it's foul. Now all even up. Next
Ball
offer
3.
misses down and away. Luis Torrens in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The other way.
That ball's
and
foul.
Foul ball. Payoff pitch. This one in the air right field. That one back there. And it
Foul ball.
lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Three-two. Laser base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got him to chase one above the zone there. Melendez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 5. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're in extras here. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. Fastball is outside. That's a
Nope,
ball.
that's off the
Tried
plate.
to sweep
Ball
her.
two.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jacob Marcy next to hit for the Marlins. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runners will move up.
Now 2 men are in scoring position after that one gets away, and still nobody out. They're in a good position to maybe make this a big inning. Good chance to make that mistake hurt right here.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. The Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2-2 now. In there. Got him looking for the K. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Runners at second and third and 1 out. And up next for Miami, Christopher Morel. Golden opportunity right here. Out to center. Gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied.
What a time to miss the cutoff move. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And we're deep into extras. That pitch gets the corner. That is strike 2. To the right side. Fires over to first. And here comes inning number 13. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. No end in sight. The 13th coming up. And we're all even at 6 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Back
Marlins,
now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Andrew Nardi.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carson Benj getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a sac bunt here. Sanoha sends it to first. 1 out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one in the air, center field. Marcy gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman,
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor getting some more speed on the bases. That's outside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ball 1. And a slider misses down and away. The Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. So they strand a pair. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Last half of the 13th set to go. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack.
Ball.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Javier Sanoja waits on deck for Miami. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
The second baseman, Brad.
2 aboard with 1 out. Graham Pauley, the next to hit. In there at the knees. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
In there for strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here in the bottom of the third, team, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. 2 left on. Still looking for a winner. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here in Miami, all set to begin the 14th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And that's outside. Ball 1. In the air to left, down the line. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. Oh, that got away from him.
That ball got right
he's
there.
going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next to the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, A.J.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the center fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Double steal. It's a squeeze. Hawley flips it. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next to the Mets, the left fielder, number 1, M.J. Melendez.
Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And he swings through that one. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So they scratch across the run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 6. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the bottom of the 14th. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Bichette. One gone here.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Kyle Sauer.
And that one is inside. A little out front there as he swings through it. Tying run at second base. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, right side. Simeon to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Up next for the Marlins, The center fielder.
Marlins down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Jacob Marcy, trying to deliver as the hero. Outside low. And that is ball one. Just missed. The Marlins with the tying run at third, winning run at the plate, and here in extra innings. Now one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-0 down. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, you get so far into a ball game that you just can't turn back. A 14-inning win on the road for this team. They were all in, and once they realized, we've pushed in all the chips, we've got to go home with the W. They did just that. There may be some roster changes for tomorrow, but that's okay. You want to take care of what's on your plate today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.